Yeah.
There we are! Hey,
Hey.
yeah!
Hey.
We look better and better every week, you know that?
Yes.
So what's going on? We're broadcasting live from the Spot Studio.
In the-
I'm Dave Slave and you're Tom Thumb.
Tom Thumb.
Tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery,
Hey, ooh,
Thumb.
Marmaduke. And there's our friend Marmaduke sitting over there.
Yes.
He's
we
got
have-
that A's hat on. Killer.
Yes. We're sporting our Sturgis shirts.
Sporting. Yeah, we wanted to be motorcycle people today.
So we're trying to be
You
cool.
have a motorcycle, do you, Bill? You look like the kind of guy that'd have a motorcycle.
Bill is over there. You
Bill's
can't
got
see
all
him.
the toys. How much money does this guy make anyway? A
I
couple
don't know.
mil a year or something?
He doesn't have any money. He's spent it
Work
all.
for John.
He works for
spent all his
John.
money.
That's a six-figure.
He's a well-spent man.
Hey, you didn't watch a roast to Bob Saget.
Bob Saget? No, I didn't see it. Did you watch it?
Oh my God, yeah.
It was funny.
It was
We
funny.
were talking about it a few
Yeah.
weeks ago.
It was funny, man.
Yeah, they were
Did you-
getting
you
on
didn't
there.
watch it, did
They
you?
were getting down on the two alien children
Oh
that he
my
was
God,
with. What are,
yeah.
what are those two girls'
Mary Kate
names?
Ashley.
Yeah, they're aliens. They're from another planet.
Yeah.
I think,
But it
yeah.
was killer. They had Cloris Leachman on there. Oh, man, did she rip him up. It was hilarious. Man. I'm supposed to get a DVD copy, and when I do, I'll let you guys
I'll
watch. 'Cause
check
it was
it out.
hilarious. It was pretty fun. So
Be-
what's going on?
Be happy to laugh.
Happy to laugh?
Yes, happy to
That's
laugh.
the name of a band, Happy to Laugh.
Happy to laugh. Yeah.
Well, this weekend, I don't know if you know Damon Williams,
Yeah?
comedian. They're having all the comedians in Chicago get together for a benefit for Bernie Mac. Saturday.
Oh, really?
Ah,
That'd
Bernie
be
Mac.
huge.
Did they find out how Bernie Mac had died? Was it a heart attack?
It was complications from
Pneumonia?
Oh, it was pneumonia? Okay.
I don't understand that. In this day and age?
Well, there's a lot of viral things going on. Viral.
Viral, man.
Viruses.
Viral, man.
Hey, did you hear that Iran tried to put a satellite up into space and they called it a dummy satellite?
A third world country
Yes.
probably took everybody's income together wouldn't even be as much as yours, and then yet they somehow produced
Well,
a rocket, a satellite to shoot.
it was stated that they had a dummy satellite going up. So I think all the dummies of the world were getting a little excited because they thought they had a chance to have, they could get together to rule the world. All the dummies.
Even morons have a
Yes.
chance. Yeah,
Morons
yeah.
and dummies together could rule
So what
the world.
happened? The satellite just failed.
It didn't work out.
Plummeted to Earth
It
and-
plummeted to Earth, and now they want to send a man up into space. Poor man.
Well, why not?
Poor guy.
Yeah. Hey,
They'll get him up there, but who knows what
They don't
happens.
Value life with that.
not that much different than strapping a vest on.
Yeah, just you're like, help me. And
That's
you're
right.
Going around the Earth, just stuck up there.
Just leave them up there.
Irene-
Okay, you got them up. How are you going to get them down? We
Irene-
don't know that one.
They're gonna have a new show called Iranians in Space.
Yeah.
Be pretty good.
Iranian Trek.
Iranian Trek.
Yeah, there's Captain Abdurrahman and Mr. Hamaha.
Amaha. Mr. Hamaha. Amaha.
The USS.
It wouldn't be the USS. It would be the
No, that-
Iranian. Iranian.
USS is United Spaceship. That's what that means. So.
Oh, okay, we
Yeah,
go
so
with that.
USS Enterprise, but it'd be. I can just see the saucer section and then Muhammad on the front of it. But anyway, what else?
It would be like a turbine ship.
It's a turbine ship.
Yeah, a turbine
why
ship.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Little cup of coffee sticking out the side there, and okay.
Yeah.
Little terrorist over here. And they go through the galaxy and drop off terrorists, try to blow up buildings.
There you go.
Well, that's Iraq. but
Sounds like
Iran,
a sounds
Iraq.
like a
It's the same.
sounds like a new game.
Yeah, how to destroy the galaxy.
How the Iranians
terrorists.
destroy the galaxy. Terrorists in space.
Terror in space.
Terror in space.
Cool. What
Yeah.
else is going on?
Well,
Bigfoot costume fake guy?
did you hear about that too?
I heard a little bit about that.
I was thinking they
And I know
actually
Bill is
found,
upset because he had a plane ticket to go out there and look for that Bigfoot.
The Sasquatch.
The Sasquatch.
I have a Sasquatch that lives by my house. And actually, I can get him in here next week.
Sounds good.
You know, Bill, I believe you.
No, I can't.
I'd like to have Sasquatch on the show.
Okay, I'll
What's
get
Bill
him,
talking to?
try and get him for next Thursday.
Is
He's
this
got a Sasquatch.
What?
A Sasquatch.
Let me in on this. What the hell?
No, really.
Is it a neighbor or something, or what? Is he
He
genetically
lives out in
altered?
the field.
You what?
Yeah, I'll bring him on next
Yeah,
week.
he's got
That's
one.
you and I talking. Bill's
Yeah.
obviously. Again, yeah.
Well, you know.
All right, you bring the Sasquatch on the show.
All right.
What's his name? Biff? Or what?
Biff.
Jesse the Sasquatch? Okay, but
It's
anyway.
Jeff the Sasquatch.
Jeff the Sasquatch man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you know, these creatures, I don't think that they can communicate very well. And not only that, but these two fellas that decided to do this, they sold this carcass. You know, they thought it was a carcass. It was frozen inside of a freezer, and so they sold this thing to somebody for an undisclosed amount of money. Then when they finally it started to thaw out, they found out that it was a rubber gorilla suit.
Oh, please.
Yes, that's like
What
that.
are they thinking? You
That's
know?
like the Montauk monster. Actually, what I think that thing is, have you seen a picture of it yet?
No, I didn't get to see a picture.
I think it's just a dog that got too close to the water, and a snapping turtle just got a hold of its snout and you know, grabbed the snout off of him.
Maybe John should get a picture of the Montauk.
Montauk monster.
Montauk.
Montauk.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
And then we could have the Montauk on there. We could make Montauk masks.
yeah,
For
Montauk
Halloween.
masks.
Sell it at Walmart. Look, Mommy, I'm a Montauk. No, you're not. You look just like
You're just a hillbilly. You ain't a
It's
Montauk.
like your grandpa. So what else is going on, brother? What else you got for me? Lay it on me, newscaster Bill.
I can tell you lots of things. A lot of things have been going on. Speaking about freezers, you hear about the baby that was they thought the baby was dead,
No.
and they put the baby inside of a refrigerated
So
area.
the baby was born. And
dead. They thought. And
it
the parents were going to take the baby and make arrangements to have the baby buried and all that. And they found out the baby was moving, and so it was actually alive. So you know, look how
Wow.
long does your food stay good in your freezer? You know, what kind of freezer is that? You know.
Excuse me for a second.
Oh, that's okay. Well,
Oh, man,
when you
that's wrong.
certain foods you put them in the refrigerator,
Yeah.
they start to
Well,
lose.
usually baby meat, that's good 3 weeks.
Well, yeah, there's a shelf life, you know. And so, I mean, how long can you keep a hamburger in the refrigerator for? It starts to taste.
Raw hamburger? Raw?
No,
raw?
cooked, even
I don't know.
cooked.
4 or 5 days? 5 days?
Well, that's the thing. It's like.
Well, the baby was moving, so it could be in there for a while.
Well, that's a good refrigerator. I'd like to get one.
It's got to be a Frigidaire.
It's got to be a Frigidaire.
Wonder if it's got an ice maker.
Probably does. It's
Or
got
baby
It's
dispenser.
got a yeah. Baby
Okay,
dispenser.
that's enough.
How about a life maker?
What?
A life maker.
A life maker? Yeah.
Yeah. That would be pretty
That's scary.
good.
These are doctors that pronounced the baby dead, too.
Yeah.
And the baby's alive in a refrigerator.
Well, it could have been a miracle.
Okay.
It could be a miracle, or it could
Yeah.
just be a matter of
Norge.
a very, very good, refrigerator.
Remember those?
A Norge? Sure I do.
Yeah.
Have you ever
I
had
remember the Norge.
Yeah.
Have you ever had food go bad in the refrigerator?
No, not me, never.
Have you ever found something in the refrigerator that you forgot was even in there?
Mm-hmm.
Like what? What's the strangest thing you ever found in your refrigerator?
Pack cigarettes?
How about a set of keys? You ever have keys in the refrigerator?
No.
Never
no.
dropped keys in the
No.
refrigerator?
No.
No. You know, I don't know. I think that the parents were probably happy to find out their child was.
I would think so, yeah.
And speaking of children, you know, they have there was a whale in, I think it was New Zealand, and the whale mistakenly believed that this yacht was its mother.
The yacht.
And so here's this whale hanging around by this yacht, and the story, it went on for, you know, during the course of this week. Now it's turned out that they want to put the whale to sleep, to be humane to the whale. I mean, it's like
They're going to kill the poor thing.
they're going to kill the poor thing. You can't find your mother, we're going to kill you.
Yeah,
you know.
that's right.
Like, couldn't they get a giant nipple and put it on the side of the boat? You know, and just, I mean, how much milk could it need?
I don't know, probably at least 300-400 gallons.
Well, the logistics of getting the milk out there, plus whale milk. I mean, yeah, but they say they're gonna do the humane thing. Why don't they just
What's the humane thing?
to put it to sleep?
Why would they take it to a zoo or something?
I know.
My God, bring it over here.
I know,
Put
I
in
don't know.
John's thing over here, the pond.
On the lake, out in the pond,
You can
yeah.
name it Steve or something.
Steve,
Steve
Scuba
the
Steve,
Body.
like named after Scuba.
You can name it Mollusk. Yeah.
Mollusk, yeah, Mollusk the whale. Yeah, but they're gonna kill this poor thing.
Oh.
I think they should just ditch it and let it go off on its own. Maybe
yeah, let
maybe
it
the
try to
mother
survive.
is thinking that the yacht's taking care of it while it's gone for a while.
She's out fooling around with another man.
With another
Committing
whale.
adultery, no doubt.
What it would be called?
A whale tree.
Whale tree, yeah. There you go. That's good, Dave. I like
Don't
that.
know.
Committing a whale tree.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's against the law.
It's
The
against
Bible.
the Bible law. Yeah, something fishy about that.
There's